Hello, this is Jaeyoon from Dental Bean. Today, we will extract the severely damaged tooth number 15 caused by caries and fracture and perform immediate implant placement in the area. We are slightly luxating the tooth before extraction, and if the extraction does not proceed smoothly, sectioning may be required. Special care is being taken to avoid damaging the surrounding buccal bone during extraction. If this were an anterior tooth, sectioning would be performed toward the palatal side to protect the buccal bone from fracture. But since this is a premolar with relatively thick buccal bone, mesodistal sectioning is being performed to separate the roots. The roots were extracted successfully. Any remaining apical region and granulation tissue were thoroughly removed. Now, through drilling, a notch is being created in the root apex area. And drilling is continued through that area to check whether the sinus membrane can be felt. After additional drilling, a perforation-like sensation was felt once again, and the membrane was explored again in that area. A diameter 4.5 times 10 millimeters BI implant is now being placed. Even in premolar cases like this, when the apex and sinus are very close, the apical bone must be reduced so that the implant slightly protrudes toward the sinus, which allows easier achievement of primary stability. You can see that the implant has entered the intended position. Final depth control is being performed using a torque wrench while checking how much torque is being achieved. The ISQ values are approximately 73 and 74, which indicates appropriate stability. After connecting the healing abutment, since the gap distance exceeded 2 millimeters, allograft bone was placed. Of course, if the implant had been placed deeper and the gap distance were smaller, bone grafting in premolar areas could sometimes be omitted. Since this case is close to a self-containing defect, only allograft bone was packed into the site. A membrane made from the patient's blood is now being packed. But collar tape or similar domestic collagen products could also be used as an alternative. After about 1 to 2 weeks, it will naturally resorb, while soft tissue gradually grows into the area to cover the site. A simple figure-of-8 suture is being performed to gently approximate the soft tissue and stabilize the surgical site, rather than completely sealing it. The suturing procedure was completed successfully, and the surgery was concluded. Healing progressed uneventfully, and a custom abutment with a zirconia crown was successfully delivered as the final prosthesis. If you look at the X-ray on the left, the abutment was not fully connected. If you encounter an X-ray like this, you should carefully reposition the hex and reconnect the abutment properly, so that, as shown in the X-ray on the right, the black line around the 11-degree tapered connection is no longer visible, confirming complete seating before proceeding further. Thank you for listening.